Hey. I'm trying to be great.
This is a green smoothie. You don't get no greater than this.
Jesus Christ.
Go get him.
What the hell? What up, y'all? It's Stop Boy Ken, and I'm back with another video, alright? Before we get into anything, I'm gonna go over last week's plays. I'm gonna go over last week's plays and I'll let y'all know what we had, alright? So last week I called SNDL. SNDL was at $1.13. $1.13. That thing went up 197% since last week and it hit a high of $3.40. Now, just like I told you guys last week, you know, if that thing dropped 5%, 10%, get out of it. If it drops 5 to 10% after you buy it, get out. All right, don't be greedy. There's no need to be greedy. To all that maximize on this play, congratulations. If you lost, take that L and make it a lesson. All right, don't dwell on it. There's gonna be more plays. There's always more plays. The next one we have is A-tier farmer. The ticker symbol is Life. So Life, when I called it, was at $5.50. Since last week, it went up 60%. 60% gains, you almost doubled up, all right? The high of this week was $8.14. So it went up about $2 and some change. That's a good return. That's a good return. I ain't even gonna waste your time. We're just about to get right into this video, all right? First stock we got today is Sensonics. Ticker symbol SENS. All right, so the price for Sensonics right now is $4.20. What Sensonics is, it's a glucose monitoring system, all right? So recently, Sensonics, they created a device called EverSense. It transmits data from the user to the user's phone. It's an implant, and it transmits from wherever you have it to your phone, and then you get to see the data in real time. Currently, they have their product is it lasts for 90 days. Like every 90 days, you'll have to change it. Now they're working on a version 2 of this thing. I don't know if it's really V2. I just call it V2. It's gonna last 180 days. That way you only have to change it twice a year. The 180-day version is currently pending FDA approval, but I see this getting approved with no problem because it's the same exact product as the 90-day one. It's just a longer duration. So currently it's waiting FDA approval for the Q2 2021, and the FDA approval is just taking so long because of COVID. But again, at the end of, it should be at the end of Q2 of 2021 that this gets approved. Right now, we're seeing it's at $4, I think. What did I say, $4.20? It's pretty up there right now, but I think that's pre-anticipatory runs from what's to come. So, you know, get in. I'd say dollar cost average. At the end of this video, we'll go over what dollar cost averaging is, but dollar cost average, get in there. And, you know, don't put all your money in there at once because we don't know what's going to happen. But I think it's a 90% or 95% chance that this get FDA approved. If you get in and it drops 5%, 10%, get out, all right? Let it dip. When it dip, you dip, all right? That's that. That's that. All right, so the next stock we got is Castor Maritime, ticker symbol CTRM. The current price for this is $1.47. So Castor Maritime, they're just a moving company. They move dry goods from place to place, all right? Usually with big vessels like ships. As of February 12th, CTRM announced that they're gonna be expanding their fleet. I think they're expanding by 2 ships, which is a lot. You know, them ships cost a lot of money, but they carry a lot. The more you have, the more you can do. So I think they'll be able to get things done quicker. And you know, that's more bread on the table. That's more bread on the table. So recently, there's been a little bit red because analysts are saying it's a risky penny stock play. And you know, it's a penny stock. All penny stocks are risky, but it's a risky penny stock play. And because the analysts say it's going to drive investors to be, you know, a little hesitant. Whoa, but I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. All right. I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm not telling you, I never tell y'all to buy anything, all right? I'm just telling y'all what I'm getting. I'm just giving y'all the scoop, giving y'all the news, all right? This is just for educational purposes, that's it. So, my idea is, cool, it's in the red, don't get scared, you know, but buy it up in the red, scrape some up in the red. Again, I wouldn't put all my money in this. Scrape some up little by little though, you know, maybe $50 at a time, $100 at a time, or whatever you got, $20 or $10 at a time. But you know, build a position slowly, all right? So before the pandemic, this company was doing great. This company was doing really good, but the pandemic happened and, you know, COVID messed a lot of stuff up for a lot of people. You see a lot of companies go under. You look at the airline sector, I mean, they just getting bailed out after bailed out after bailout. So this company was doing good, and I think right now they're just rebounding. They're picking themselves back up, and they're gonna get back on the road real quick. And then just like the last stock, you know, if this thing goes down 5 to 10%, get out, let it dip. When it dip, you dip. And ride the wave back up, all right? Again, analysts are against this one a little bit, So it's, you know, it could go good or bad, but I think it's more upside for this one. It's only $1.47. All right, the next one, the big one, is Bitcoin and Dogecoin. So currently, at the time of this video, I think Bitcoin is at $48,000 and Dogecoin is at around 5 cents. But just recently, Kathy Woods, you guys don't know who Kathy Woods is? Kathy Woods is an investment advisor and she works with the Securities Exchange Commission. And Kathy Woods, she works at ARK. ARK is a global asset manager, all right? So the ARK, the whole company, they invest in basically innovators, people that they think are new right now and they're cheaper right now and they're gonna blow up, you know, big time in the future. I know number one on the chart right now is Tesla, and I think they have what, 50, 55 companies that they're like big time invested in. I'm talking like billions of dollars, all right? So Kathy Woods, she was saying that she thinks if everyone in the S&P 500 invested into Bitcoin at least 1%, that Bitcoin would jump another $40,000 from where it's at right now. So that would put it at like what, $88,000, $89,000, $90,000 per Bitcoin. That's crazy, right? But she also went further and said if every company invested 10% of their value, their company's value, into Bitcoin, that Bitcoin could possibly jump to $400,000. $400,000 per Bitcoin. Now, you know, you guys already know earlier this year, Tesla was inducted, I think earlier this year or December of last year, Tesla was inducted into the S&P 500. So Tesla, he already made his move. He invested $1.5 billion into Bitcoin, and you're seeing the effects of it. It's not all Tesla, but you're seeing the effects that, you know, Bitcoin kind of had a resistance at like 40,000, 40-something thousand, and now it's about to hit $50,000. So if companies fall back or follow after Tesla, and they say, you know, maybe Bill Gates, like, I'll put 1% or 2%, or, you know, Jeff Bezos, I'll put 1%, 2%, we could really see Bitcoin move a lot. I'd say start investing, you know. We probably ain't got Bitcoin money. There's what, 60, 66 of us. We ain't got Bitcoin money right now, all right? But if you start putting a little $100 in here, $50 in there, $20 here, $10 here, you know, you start building that position slowly and surely, you know, you'll get to somewhere. Even if you don't have a full Bitcoin, you'll have a half a Bitcoin, and that money will grow. All right, that money, if Tesla hit $400,000, that little money that you put in there, it will grow. And again, with Dogecoin, it's the same thing. I know I had Dogecoin at the beginning of the year. I had it a few years ago, actually, when it was less than a cent. And I seen that money grow over time. And when it hit 8%, I mean, when it hit 8 cents, I was surprised. I was like, golly. But, you know, percentage is percentage, all right? And recently, companies they've been accepting Dogecoin and Bitcoin as a form of payment. So, you know, that could increase the value of Bitcoin itself. More companies are going to take Bitcoin in. They're doing that for a reason. These bigger companies are smart. All right, if they start taking Bitcoin, let's say Tesla's like, hey, or you know, Elon Musk is like, I want 1 Bitcoin for a Tesla. He's doing that for a reason, because Bitcoin is always going to move. It's going to fluctuate. It could go to $5,000 tomorrow, or it could go to $500,000 tomorrow. But if he takes 1 Bitcoin for Tesla and that thing grows to $5 million, you really just pay $5 million for that car. So it's something to look at. Throw it on your watch list. And again, when you got a little extra money, you know, maybe invest $5, $10 here, $20, $100 there, whatever you got. All right. But I wouldn't put everything into this right away. There's a lot of companies out there that's growing. There's money to be made. Lastly, we have Molecular, ticker symbol MBRX. The current price for this one is $5.25. Now, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I ain't got news for MBRX, but recently the analysts, they changed the price target on this big time. So right now it's $5.25. And the analysts, I'm gonna give you the high, medium, and low mark. For the low mark, they said this is a $18 stock. For the medium mark, they said this is a $21 stock, and for the high mark, they said $29. I gotta do more research on it. I saw it right when I was making this video, but I'm gonna do some more research and I'll get back to y'all on that. But just watch it, throw it on your watch list. I wouldn't buy it right away. Throw it on your watch list, and you know, if you feel confident, get in there and do what you do. All right, make that bread. All right. Make that bread. All right, guys, the word of the day is gonna be dollar cost averaging, also known as DCA. So dollar cost averaging is pretty much buying shares over time to build a better position or to build a better average. So typically when you DCA, you commit to your position no matter how good or bad the stock market is doing. What you wanna do is, again, if you got 10 bucks and you want to put 10 bucks or 20 bucks or 100 bucks, this is what you do. You put that money in, you get your stocks, whether it's high or whether it's low, and you do it consistently over time. That way, if the stock drops, you're not really losing all your money. You're not putting one big lump sum into the stock market at once. For instance, if we were to put everything into SNDL at $3.40 and it dropped to $2 after that, we probably lost all our money. But if we're DCAing, dollar cost averaging, we're putting 100 in at a time, 50 in at a time. And you know, when it's high, you still get some. When it's low, you still get some. But after some time, your average would be pretty good instead of being at $3.40. You know, possibly that stock never see $3.40 again. All right, so DCA, put that down in your notebook. Save it for next time. You're gonna be hearing it throughout these videos, all right? That's all I got. You know, I really want to give you guys a big thank you. Last week, my channel was at 20 subs. This week, we had 66, 65 or something like that. I really want to say thank you. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I appreciate all your support. If you could just like this video, subscribe to the channel, maybe share this video, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss these fire plays, all right? Till next time, stay blessed.